Hey, what's going on guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Useless Mango and today I'm bringing you my hole-in-one guide for the Tower Unite Minigolf map, Forest. But just before we get started, I do just want to bring up my hole-in-one guide for the Sweet Tooth Minigolf map and say that if you have or haven't seen this guide, then there are updated methods in the description of that video for the holes that were changed with a patch that was released shortly after the initial release of the map. I mainly wanted to bring this up because some of you may be watching these guides on a mobile device, and as of now I'm under the impression that YouTube doesn't show video captions on mobile, so some of you may not know or may not have known that the updated methods were and are available in the description of that video. But anyways, that's all I wanted to say about my Sweet Tooth hole-in-one guide, but if you do have any questions or anything, then do post them in the comments and I'll do my best to get back to you. But with all that said, let's get the Forest hole-in-one guide started. So on Forest there are a total of 6, maybe 7 holes that you can score a hole-in-one on, 5 of which have working methods, 1 requires more luck than anything else, and 1 I'm not 100% sure that you can score a hole-in-one on, but it definitely seems possible, but we'll get to those 2 at the end of the video. All of these methods are working as of the 0.2.1.2 patch, but if the title of the video happens to say something different, then that will be the latest version that these methods are working on. I do also have to say that these methods may not work for you first time, but with a little practice I'm sure you'll be able to get the hang of them. But to get things started, the first hole that you can score a hole-in-one on is hole 2, the slope is real. And to get the hole-in-one on this level, all you need to do is line your power bar up between the E in the word hole and the grey circle that the number 2 is inside of. Aim straight forwards and you should score the hole-in-one. The next hole that you can score a hole-in-one on is hole 8, the drop-off, and this level can be a little difficult to begin with, as what you need to do is line your power bar up with the S in the word stroke and aim slightly over to the right. The best reference point I've found is to aim just over the halfway point of the dark green square you can see on screen. Do this and you should score the hole-in-one. Moving on, and the next hole that you can score a hole-in-one on is hole 10, Helter-Skelter, and the trick to scoring a hole-in-one on this level is timing. You want to position your camera so that you can see the moving chute at the bottom of the course, line your power bar up with the P in the word par, and aim down the slope. You want to take your shot just as the chute at the bottom of the course is just about to reach its most furthest away position from you. When it does reach this position, take your shot, and if timed correctly, you should score the hole-in-one. The next hole that you can score a hole-in-one on is hole 12, roundabout, and all you need to do for this level is aim forwards and line your power bar up where the grey circle meets the green bar. Do this and you should score the hole-in-one. Now the last hole that I have a working method for is hole 14, reverse staircase Shenanigans, and this is a method I don't think is supposed to be a thing, so don't be surprised if it ends up being patched in the future. But for now, you want to line your power bar up between the R and O in the word stroke, aim over to the left and ramp up the first step when it rises. Now if your aim is good and power was correct, you should find that you make it into the ramp section of the course and score the hole-in-one. Now onto the 2 holes that don't have a method that works every time, and the first one is hole 3, peaks and valleys. Now this level requires luck in order to actually score the hole-in-one, but to actually make it to the randomized section of the level, you want to line your power bar up with the R in the word stroke and aim to hit the bottom of the left hand side ramp. If you do this right, you'll make it to the last section of the course, but you do have to be lucky in order to actually finish this level in one shot. And now onto the hole where I'm not sure that a hole-in-one is actually possible, and it's hole 6, staircase Shenanigans. Now this level seems like it is possible to score a hole-in-one on, but I've never actually managed to complete it. What I'd think you'd have to do is aim over to the right so that when you reach the last step, you write it in the corner so that you can then roll down the ramp, down the chute and into the hole. I've never been able to complete this, but if you have and you have a working method for it, then do be sure to let us all know in the comment section down below. Okay, so that was my hole-in-one guide for the Tower Unite Minigolf map Forest. If you did go on to enjoy the video, or you found it interesting or helpful at all, then do be sure to drop the video a like rating. And if you are new to my channel and you're finding these hole-in-one guides helpful, or you just genuinely like my content, then why not hit that subscribe button? It only takes 2 seconds and it means that you won't miss any of my future uploads. Now with that said, stay awesome and thanks for watching.